Dave's Horticultural Services. I take care of plants in the interior setting. So in offices or lobbies of buildings, the plants in the mall, for instance, those are the kinds of plants I take care of. I don't do very much outside work. Outside work tends to be real seasonal, whereas the interior landscape, that's a year-round job, and it's a perpetual job. Do the same clients every single week. Sort of makes my job, it evens out the money flow throughout the year. It's a fun job. I really enjoy it. I meet a lot of people doing it. That's one of the huge benefits of owning your own business. You meet a lot of people. The other benefit of owning your own business is you get to set your own schedule. So a lot of you see me here at school a lot. I'm able to be here at school a lot, volunteering my time because I own my own business. I don't have a boss to say you got to be at work at this time at this place. So that's a huge benefit for me. So I take care of plants. These are two examples of plants that I might take care of. When you're taking care of plants in the interior, there are a certain number of insects that you have to deal with. Gnats are a #1 problem. Tiny little bugs, they look like fruit flies that buzz around. There's hardly anything that will take care of them. But if you call Dave's Horticultural Services, I can get rid of them pretty quickly. But this is my equipment. This is, most of my clients see me walking around with a bucket. We call it a bucket, watering can, whatnot. This holds about 2 gallons. So I'll fill this up typically in a sink. Every office these days has a sink that's available. So, I'll fill this up in a sink and go around watering plants when I need to. I carry a rag with me all over the place. There's a certain amount of the business that you gotta clean the leaves, for instance. You want your plants looking pretty decent. So there's a lot of, brushing the dust and stuff off the leaves. Or wiping up spills that happen periodically. This is for bigger jobs. This is a water tank. It holds about 13 gallons. If I need to fill my bucket 5 times for a job, I'll typically take this into a job instead. Because I don't need to fill it up nearly so often. It makes life a lot easier. I don't have to carry as much. The tools of my trade are figuring out the water. Pruners in the interior scape. Pruners are rarely used. There's not a lot of trimming of branches that you need to do. Scissors, on the other hand, are huge. I bet for every time I use the pruners, I use the scissors 1,000 times. So I rarely use, I bet I use the pruners once a week. Whereas, virtually every plant needs some scissor action. I use the scissors to trim the leaves, trim the brown spots off the leaves, trim the tips, that sort of thing. Also with this job, you need to know what each kind of plant needs. How much light does it need? How much fertilizer does it need? How much water does it need? Water is a huge issue with interior plants. It's easy to overwater. Typically, that's the #1 problem with interior plants, is they're being overwatered. So there's some knowledge that you need to come into the job with. Knowing how you treat the plants is sort of huge. If you know you're an overwaterer, you need to try and adjust how much water and cut back a little bit. Does anybody have any questions? question? How much time do we have?
We are here until 2:10.
Okay. Any questions? Yes.
How many people that work for you or in Michigan?
Right now, it's me, myself, and I, all three of us. I am looking to hire somebody part-time, probably this summer sometime. Yes. I did. I went to the Ohio State University. I had a Bachelor of Science in Agriculture. It was a good experience, although most of my learning for plant care happened after college. Sort of on-the-job training. I've been raising plants since I was 2 years old. And I've got a real passion for it. And that's the thing, when you guys decide what kind of jobs you want to do something that you like. Somebody a long time ago told me, if you like what you do, you never work a day in your life. I don't work many days, because I love what I do. I see a lot of people every week, and a lot of plants every week. A lot of my job is social, believe it or not. I don't necessarily talk to the plants, but everywhere there's a plant, there's always somebody around that wants to talk. So that's a huge part of the job. Yeah.
Well, when you use the brand to brush the leaves, isn't it easy to rip the leaves off, when you be careful?
Sometimes it is easy to damage the plants. These two plants that I have up here, they're pretty tolerant of being brushed up against, wiped. Some plants like peace lily, I didn't bring one in. They have big leaves about this long, maybe this wide. Those you brush up against it and the edges start tattering, and then you're using the scissors a lot to trim the tattered edges, make it shape the leaf to make it look better. But it sort of depends on the plant. Some plants are great, some plants are more difficult. That's just all the time. It happens more often than you realize. So you have a basic understanding of how much care the plant needs, how much water it's going to drink. Every week that amount changes. The outside, what it's doing outside, the weather outside, has a huge effect on the interior of the building also. So in the summer, the plants typically drink less than they do in the wintertime. There's air conditioning blowing